What's going on, guys? We are back again. We're going to be doing another review now. As far as I know, I'm not sure if this series is going to be getting another season, which I got a feeling it could be. Right now, we'll be talking about Sonic Prime. So if you guys have not seen Sonic Prime, first off, click off the video, go check it out. And also, let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments down below if you have watched it. But overall, let me go ahead and say this. Me being not the biggest Sonic fan, but a Sonic fan, I enjoyed this series. This is pretty cool. The whole entire series for this first season is Sonic is on, of course, his island with Knuckles as well as everybody else, Tails and Shadow, and he goes against Dr. Eggman for the however millionth time, and he goes after these shards, and finally when he uses Sonic to unearth these shards, Sonic crashes into Eggman and he unleashes pretty much like a multiverse of different versions of his friends, from of course Dr. Eggman to Tails to Rogue to Knuckles to Amy to all these ones, right? So the very first one that he goes to is almost like an apocalyptic type of world where Knuckles and Rogue are trying to build a resistance to go up against Dr. Eggman and this council. There are multiple ones that are taking over this world, and then Sonic goes to another one where it's almost like a primal type of world where his friends are fighting to survive like cavemen in a way. And then there's another one that he visits which is sort of like a I would say like a pirate era, and I like the pirate era. That was probably my favorite one out of all the ones that they showed. Again, there was 8 episodes in this. They're about 30 minutes apiece, and I will say if you're a Sonic fan and you played all the games, then definitely check this out. You'll probably know the story a little bit better than me. I like the voice acting. I think the voice acting was pretty on par. I mean, I know a lot of you probably prefer the older voices like I do, or the voices from the games like I do as well. I'm one of those, hey, I'm willing to give it a chance. But at the same time, I will say if it's bad or if it's not something that I would enjoy. But would I recommend this series to somebody? I would. It's for everybody that I think that is a Sonic fan, that is a gaming fan, that is a fan of this franchise. If you have not played any Sonic games, then maybe this can get you into it. Maybe it'll get your kids into it. Maybe it'll get your spouse into it or something. Again, Sonic is a very fun, loving character. He's quirky, he's funny, he's fast, he's cool, he's crazy, he's got interesting powers, and so does his friends. And I think that's what makes this very interesting. And I know a lot of people love Sonic probably a lot more than I do. And Sonic, the way they did this animation, I would say it came out very colorful. The animation was very on point. I think Sonic is better, I would say, as an animated character in an animated series rather than in a live action movie. Now, granted, I do like the live action movies. I'm not going to knock them, but I do like Sonic as a animated character maybe a little bit more. And I feel like the reason why is I feel like that they could do more in this world of Sonic anyway, because I feel like if you just keep to the animation perspective, then maybe you can do more as Sonic in the world of Sonic as a whole. And the whole mission of Sonic in this show is to not only protect his friends and save his friends, but be able to try to save his home, be able to have him return to his home somehow, some way, and be able to defeat Dr. Eggman and fix for whatever he did. Because at the very end of the series or the season, we find out that Sonic somehow maybe destroyed his world, and Shadow blames him. So again, we don't know exactly if he did or if that is just what Shadow thinks in his eyes. So overall, I think we may get another season. I think that the ratings were very well done. I'm going to have to look very more into this, because overall, guys, I could review this and I could say it was the best show ever or the worst show. People are still going to watch it. So if you want it, then great. If not, then don't watch it. I mean, again, season 1 was amazing. Apparently, there are executive producers that are talking about another season 2. Honestly, I think it needs to be a little bit longer. I would prefer maybe 10, 12 episodes rather than just 8. I felt like it was a little bit rushed in each episode. They were trying to keep it fast paced, and I can see the reason why they were trying to keep it fast paced. So, again, it does give you a little bit of games. It does kind of show you a little bit of gameplay from back in the day for when you were playing Sonic, which, again, I like. I'm a very big fan of that. And I will say that I think they kept very true to the origin of Sonic. I will say they kept true to the characterization of Sonic, and I will say they kept true to the characters. Again, I like seeing alternate versions of the characters like Knuckles and of Amy and Rogue and Tails. And we haven't seen another version of Sonic just yet, because again, Sonic is the one going through this. So I like seeing alternate versions of characters to kind of see what would happen if this world was like this and how would they be like. So those are just my thoughts overall about the series. But overall, guys, have you watched the series yet? If you have, you haven't, please let me know either way down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider about subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll be seeing you on the very next one.